Sounds like somebody's taking a piss outside. All right, today we're going to be working on a retarded Ram truck. Yes, that's just how you talk about trucks. So it's shitty Chevy, fucking Ford, retarded Ram, damn Dodge, you know, nasty Nissan, whatever you want to put. This one here has a problem with the radiator. It leaks badly. Badly enough that I'm adding at least a gallon of antifreeze every week to 2 weeks. It depends how much I put a load on the truck, pulling trailers and shit. So your first step you want to do is pop these little tab things. There's a bunch of them around this heavy duty thing. I don't know what the fuck it does, but it's there and it's in the way. And then, god damn it. And then that exposes the radiator, and at the same time we can see that we are leaky right here at this joint, I guess. It cracked and spews out all over the fan blade, which then in turn spews out all over everything and covers it, which is really nice. So it's like beautiful. The one thing I don't like about these new radiators is that the plastic, they crimp them. See these edges here? They crimp these on, and there's like a little O-ring type gasket all the way around. Now Ford is notorious for failure at that. Chevy also, I'm not going to leave them out. They do too. I've had plenty of 5.3s and 6 liters come in with the radiators where they've blown these out. I don't know if it's because the water pumps have a lot of high pressure or something, but they balloon it. This one here looks like it was just failure from vibration. Something broke it right in this area, because this is where the leak began. So that's the first step there. Second step is, I'd say drain it now. And then I like to wait till the last minute to drain myself, because I like to get all the stuff out first, all these bolts and things out of the way, and before I start getting antifreeze all over everything. And then I'll disconnect the hoses last and just let it go, and then just pull the radiator out. Whew. Then it's less mess for my hands and my feet. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this fan shroud, and it looks to me like it's just a couple easy bolts in there. There's one hidden, of course. The other side looks like 2. This fan shroud should come apart. It's fucking bullshit though. There you go. So it's just the 2 bolts on this side that are down by that little actuator fucking for the fan. I don't know what you call it. And then there's one on the other side. Now it's kind of cool because they give you these little bolt holders spots, you know, so you can just put the bolts there. So after you do that, I would say the next step is let's take the mounting bolts off, which are, there's one there and there's one on the other side. I don't believe there's any down lower. I think it just sits in a cradle. So once that's removed, it should pull out of there. We'll just have to disconnect it. And I don't see transmission lines. This here looks like an oil line. Maybe. I don't see transmission lines going in it. I'll check. No. There it is. Appears to be the transmission lines. If there are some, I think this might be AC condenser lines coming over. But everything looks to be up in the front area for oil and transmission. Nothing goes through the radiator other than coolant. I don't take my word for it yet, but that's what it looks like to me so far. I'm not getting on the ground because it's kind of wet still from all the snow and shit dripping off. Fucking snow. Anybody wants to know, what size is it? What size is it? It's 13 millimeter, 13 millimeter, 13 millimeter, 13 millimeter for everything, which is kind of unique. You know, normally, like even Chevy, they'll do the 1 bolt on the outside to take the shroud off. They'll do it in like, I don't know, 11 millimeter, and then to take the radiator out, 13 millimeter. You know, they just fucking mix it up. They're bastards. Today, they actually were pretty nice. Look at that shit. Fucking got me. I'm soaked. Son of a bitch. It's still steaming. Looks like piss. Yeah, there's still pissing sound in the background. Look at this. This is so stupid. There's a fucking tab down there. Anyways, so this intercooler just rests on this bar. Hang on, let me turn on a light. So there's a bar that goes all the way across, structural bar. And there's a tab down there. That's what's holding this fucker in place, and it can't make it past that because they put such a big fucking dick on it. Unless you remove the clutch fan, is my guess. That's bullshit. What the fuck? Why? Well, I guess Chevy wins this round because at least you can pick the motherfuckers out. It's just the bolts hold it in. It falls into a cradle, the two prong things on the bottom. Why do you need it to fucking go in and fucking down? God damn it! Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit. Fuck, I'm just gonna cut it off. I don't need it anymore. Fuck that shit. That shit's taking too long. Fuck. Come on, fucker. Get the fuck out of my truck, bitch. Get the fuck out of my truck. 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 Fuck you, man. Why couldn't you just made this the right way? God damn it! I'm getting close. I'm not gonna give up. I'll beat the shit out of this fucking thing. I got all day, man. I got all fucking day to beat the shit out of this. Look at how far that fucking dick goes in. Look at that shit. How do you expect to get this fucking out when you have that far? Stupid. Who thought they'd need that? And it doesn't do anything. It just sits in there. It's not like it's a hook. You know, it's not like it's hooked on there or anything. It's just fucking like you're fisting. You're just putting your fist in there and that's it. It's your whole fucking arm, actually, because it's that fucking far in, that deep. That's stupid. The stupidest design in the whole fucking world you could think of. Ram did it, man. Chrysler, Dodge, fucking whoever makes this shit. You know, there's some Canadian dude I know. He's like, oh man, I like it. I like Dodge. Fuck Ford. No, you know what? They're all the same. They're shit. Well, fucking A. My longest bar on this chainsaw don't reach. You're like, well, why don't you use your Sawzall? Because I just don't got it today, okay? I don't got it. Look at that. Just glances it. I was gonna fucking cut that bitch off with the chainsaw. Yeah, make it epic. You know why? Because I ain't doing it the way Dodge wants you to do it. I ain't fucking taking the whole front end clip off and all that other shit just to take a radiator. That's bullshit. I'll fucking break this. Look at this fucking dumb piece. Look at it. That was what was in there. What the fuck does that big piece of shit need to be in there for? This is so stupid. So I get it cut. You think it's ready to come out now? Huh? You think it's ready to come out? No. Why? Because down there, there's this shit. There's this shit holding me up. It's just this little fucking bullshit. This is fucking bullshit, man. Fucking did it. Fucking did it. Fucking did it. God damn, I'm tired. I broke my snow shovel. Fuck this, everything. Now that we've got it out and a couple hours have passed, we could go ahead and insert the new one. But I imagine modifications are going to be needed to get it in the right way. Let's take a look at what I ordered. Here is the radiator I ordered. Now, you're like, where's the plastic? Fuck plastic. Fuck plastic. You want to know why I say fuck plastic? Because it's stupid. So it's only $20 more to get yourself a real radiator. Wow. Whoever orders the OME style radiators is a retard, just like Ram is. They're literally retarded. God damn it! Okay, I got it. Look at that. It's set up just the way I needed it to be. It has the dicks, those big fists, right there. It's got brackets. We just got to put the rubber tip things in. It's got a radiator cap, brand new. Brand new radiator cap. And on the other side, it has everything needed. The bolts, brackets. We're just doing a little modification for simple access and removal for when needed in time. They gave me little pegs here long as my dick, so I'm cutting them back to actually make it easier to drop in and all that, because it doesn't need this. Honestly, it doesn't need this. At the bottom, it rests on something too. And, you know, it's got those little plastic clipper things and all that shit. Fuck! Honestly, guys, I haven't even cussed once putting this thing in there. I tell you that. It has been so simple. So simple. I almost cussed. I had to hold myself back. I didn't want to start because honestly, this is, like I said, been simple. So everything's been hooking up. All the bolt holes, everything matches. Now the only drawback is right here, as you see, there's nothing for this to really hook to other than the first tabs here. And I don't think this will be an issue because when the hood closes, it looks like it touches here and, oops, goddamn my camera skills. Anyways, it touches enough that I don't think this will be in there doing that. And if it does, you better believe where this is going. Yeah, right in the fucking trash. So everything is good. It's not as sealed as the stock. You can see the fan in there. It's not, let's see if I can turn it there. Anyways, it's not as sealed. You have a lot more air leaks. A lot more where it's not quite like the fan's gonna pull straight through the radiator and cool it properly. But I don't think this will be an issue because I mean we're now solid aluminum, and you know aluminum just is a beautiful heat sink. So I think we're gonna get the same cooling power. It's not gonna be any better. I think it's gonna be the exact same because of all the stuff that's missing. Like up here in the middle, there were those louvers that I had to break off. Those that went all the way against it to make sure that nothing, you know, bypassed. It all went through the radiator. There was no, hey, I just want to suck air. I'm going to pull it from here over there underneath. So I just got to put the hose on underneath, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill it up. I'll take a chance that you can hear me over this. But all I did was open this up. Basically, I took it out for a second. It burped twice, some air, and then I kind of just held it, like with my finger a little bit, and let it spit out. And it seemed like it was a good steady stream, so I put it back in. Yeah, I mean, simple. Well, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. But tune in next time for carrier bearing. Whoops, I was off there. Carrier bearing and the rear pinion seal. Yep, that's gonna be a fun fight. I can tell you that much already.